Howdy fellas, welcome to my Fire Emblem 6 low turn count playthrough. We start off this chapter outside of Castle Arafan, already besieged by Byrne and defeated by Hector. The big issue we have at the start of the map is that we still don't have access to prep, so we can't control the position of anyone in our party. That means that the unit we would like to be at the front, Lance, Marcus and Shanna, are actually the furthest away from the throne room. So we are going to take the first turn to drop them to the front lines. Marcus will have to stay rescued until turn 2, so he can be right in front of the end of the turn. That leaves our front line very weak for turn 1, as Roy, Shanna and Chad will have to take the hits. Even if Roy and Shanna are somewhat bulky now, we can say the same about Chad, who can easily get killed by 2 soldiers, which is why we had to burn 404 urns. About Chad, he just joined our army on this chapter, and is our first thief, and you really shouldn't expect him to do much more than thief utility. With only 3 strengths, he won't be able to deal any damage, and his terrible bulk, 16 HP and 2 defense, means he will pretty much die instantly to anything. As a note to explain the overall strat, we have 3 objectives here. 2 of them are going to take us all turns of the chapter to reach. The first one is obviously seizing the throne at the top right of the map. The best way to do so is by rescuing Roy with our cavaliers, and Shanna, and going through the castle. There is a lot of annoying choke points on the way though, so we will have to equip ourselves properly, giving everyone iron lances and javelins that we purchased earlier, and the armor slayer to Marcus, so he can clear the boss quickly. Our second objective is to recruit Lou, a mage in the top left village. He is the first mage we can recruit, and although his bulk is very bad and prevents him from doing any enemy phase damage, his offensive stats are good enough to provide good 1-2 range poking. In order to recruit him, we send Deke, Ellen and Volt, as there is a few enemies to take care of. Turn 2 we can also see all those perfect level ups on Roy in action, as he can just one round the soldier by himself with an iron sword. Lord is going to get an easy crit on the archer, one rounding him and clearing the way for movement next turn. While he does that, we are going to bring Marcus, Shanna and Lance to the front line to prepare the rush with rescued Roy. Meanwhile, on the left side, Volt is going forward and we're going to drop a lane at the end of the enemy phase. This enemy phase will give a perfect level up to Shanna, as she kills yet another soldier. Meanwhile, Ellen, who could get killed in 2 rounds, will actually dodge a hit, though it's just a 33% hit rate on the javelin soldier. On turn 3, Roy is going to be rescued and dropped by Ward and Bors, closing the gap so that Lance can rescue him and go forward. Lot will keep on slowly going towards the third objective of the map. Meanwhile, Volt is gonna keep on showing us how much of a pro he is by getting yet another 2% critical on the archer and killing him. Ellen, scared for her inventory and for her life, will give everything to Volt, knowing that her fate is sealed. Melinus will move to the bush to get more evade, while Chad is going to put himself in a better position to burn RNG for the next turns. We are going to move Deke ahead so he can kill the javelin soldier on next turn. Shanna is actually just able to one-round the knight with a double javelin crit, allowing Marcus to break through the enemy lines while carrying Roy. However, before that, he will burn 414 random numbers, as Shanna will once again level up during this enemy phase. This allows her to get a perfect level up butt resistance. Ellen is once again going to survive this enemy phase, dodging both soldier hits, and preventing fate once again. I would like to give a shout out to Melinus, who has been diverting a soldier for a while now, and manages to survive until the end of the chapter. I would like to point out that Marcus, despite carrying Roy, is still able to double the soldier, and even better, is able to one-run kill it, really showing who's boss here. Turn 4 doesn't have much to talk about, as we're mostly just finishing to set up getting our 30 objectives at the same time. Marcus is going to drop Roy just in range of the throne, with the rapier equipped, to deal with the cavaliers coming up. Volt is going to be 1 tile short to recruit Lou, and Lot 1 turn away from the main village at the bottom right, which is our third objective that we talked about earlier. The main staff will allow our future healer to gain EXP faster, and a very easy objective to reach. Dick is going to kill the Javelin Soldier in an attempt to change fate, but sadly it has already been decided a long time ago. Roy is going to take on a fighter that he will one round with a Raptor crit, and then a Cavalier, getting a nice new level up, all but strength and skill, but at the cost of Ellen's life. Actually, outside of being a very weak healer, she would have lost us a turn on the next chapter if stayed alive, as we still don't have access to preps, and that's why we sacrificed her. In the end, it would have been better for her not to be in our army in the first place. Final turn is going to be a simple one, but requires a lot of RNG burn. Sadly, all our mounted units are in a bad position to do so only Chad with his 6 movement is left to do it. The first thing we manip is an Iron Lance crit by Shanna, 116 random numbers away. After that, we'll get a Lance perfect level up but by killing the leftover soldiers, 488 random numbers away. The next thing we need to hit is a 7% crit by Marcus with the Armor Slayer in order to one round the boss, only 7 errands away, which he can get by himself easily. Finally, we want Dick to miss the one round on the soldier and not get a 90% HP level up, which is 213 random numbers away. In hindsight, it would have been fine to get an HP level up, but I didn't know when making this video. We're still going to feed the skill to Lou, which we just recruited to its full. Finishing now means that we're going to skip on the 2 chests at the bottom, but they are simply too far away to get, as really only Chad could open them, and we couldn't afford to drop him close enough if we wanted to seize now. We're finally going to seize the throne with Roy, finishing the chapter in 5 turns. See you next time for chapter 4.